Oh, you know that vision board that you created at the beginning of the year? It's time to do a little refresh. If you're new here, my name is JC. I post all about simple, easy ways that you can feel better even if you have low time and low energy. And one of my favorite things to do is making a digital collage. Of course, I'm all for the beginning of the year vision board, but I also like to do a little refresh every season. So now that we're almost halfway through the year and we're transitioning into a new season, I feel like it's the perfect time to do just that. Okay, I think vision boarding is both an art and a science. And as someone who has made many successful vision boards in her day, meaning that so many of the things on my vision boards come true, here's how I like to set them up. First, what I think is really important is to start with the feeling, start with the why. Don't just start with all the goals that you want to achieve, because I feel like if you don't understand the why behind it or how you want to feel, your brain won't have any connection with the images that you pick. So you really need to anchor this whole process in the why. Why do I want to feel this way? How do I want to feel on an everyday basis? Why will the things that I'm choosing help me to feel the way that I want to feel? This really goes into the next piece, which is to focus on inputs over outputs. Yes, having visuals of like the final product is fun to put on your board, but try to think about the things that you're going to do every single day to work your way up to those goals, and focus on the things that are in your control rather than an output. So let's say you want to become a content creator, or instead of just putting a little visual that says you hit 100,000 followers, try to put images of someone filming and someone editing and brainstorming new ideas, really things that you're going to do in your day-to-day as the input to get to the output. Before I even do the vision boarding piece, I like to do some journaling just to like anchor me in the right mindset. I'll share some prompts here that I use so that you can screenshot and save them. Once I do this, I have my why, my feeling, my inputs. That is when I'll go to Pinterest. If you never really use Pinterest, it takes a while to build your algorithm, but just keep searching different keywords and terms, and then you can start to build over time and it will understand your aesthetic more. I like to build my vision boards using mixed media, which means I like a combination of words, images, of little cartoons, of little symbols. I like to use the app called Shuffles, which integrates right with your Pinterest, and you can pull all the images in, you can make fun shapes, and you can put everything together that way. Once you have that, I like to put it as my background or my computer wallpaper, and I really like to pair this with the prompt, if I knew all of my dreams came true, how would I act today? And almost write it as like a future version of yourself writing to a past version of yourself, or writing as if these things have already happened, and then connect with how that makes you feel. Really sit there and notice the sensations in your body, because that is what is going to help you connect to these future visions rather than just being empty, meaningless goals. You can also just do this for fun and make different mood boards. Also, I just love learning your guys' little weird tips and tricks. So if you have anything that's really helped you in making one of these collages or mood boards or vision boards, comment down below. Otherwise, if you're new here, I post new videos every single week, so follow for more, and the next one is coming soon.